Hello everybody and welcome back to Kinkoi. We are your hosts, Man of Stage, here with...
Saturn Prince.
And together we are Bridge Boys Broadcasting. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. In the last episode, we went on a date with a knight. It was a date night.
And now we are back in our hell that is a dorm we can't leave.
But at least it's a nicely decorated hell. That's something.
True.
It's very aesthetically pleasing. Unlike the screen it says, we are not saying goodbye, we are saying hello. Hello. Whew. It was a toy, right? Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't remember where exactly we just left off. It was?
Was it a toy?
市松先輩、おかえりなさい。
Ah, that's not a toy. That's a real girl!
Yeah.
Akane-chan came rushing over to greet me.
今日のお買い物はどうでしたか？何かいいもの？手ぶらですね。
Nope, just the weight of our sins.
Put it together. Yep, I didn't buy anything.
ウィンドウショッピングというやつですね。
Something like that.
I had given Ellis-san an accessory as a present, but I decided to leave that part out. Probably smart.
差し支えなければお聞きしたいんですけど。
What's on your mind, sport?
What's up?
先輩が今日一緒にいた方って女性ですか？
Well, yeah.
それはもしやデートですか？
Something like that.
おー、先輩大人ですね。
I don't know about that, but thank you. She looked pretty worked up for whatever reason. Girls her age probably love topics like these.
Mind if I head back to my room?
はい。お引き止めしてすみませんでした。
No, it's fine.
お疲れ様でした。
I said goodbye to Akane-chan and went back to my room.
She's still here.
Well, we never asked her to leave, so I guess she just made herself at home.
Literally.
Hey. I woke up the sleeping girl who acted like she owned the place. No, she owns the place next door.
She just punches us in the face.
何人人の部屋入ってんだこら。
Oh, apparently she forgot that she was in our room.
They can't look at all the same.
Or maybe they do.
We go into her room and it's just the same thing.
Even the boxes in the background, the same picture.
It's literally the exact same,
Yep.
like, CG background.
I mean, let's be realistic, it probably is.
Yeah.
あれ。でもベッドが汗臭い。
What, you
Hey.
don't, you don't sweat in your sleep?
ああ、そっか。お前の部屋じゃん。
What the hell is your bed doing in my room?
Yeah, I'm just glad you remembered.
ああ、そっか。疲れたから横になってたらそのままか。
I'm guessing you probably also ate our porridge and sat in our chairs.
They were all just right. How long have you been asleep? Don't tell me since the morning.
俺、寝ようと思えば無限に寝れるから。
Impressive.
That just means you're dead.
You know, I thought about saying that, but now I'm kind of glad that I didn't.
そうなる前には起きるのが日課だけどな。
Well, okay.
You were that tired? Have you been doing anything too strenuous?
Netflix binging.
Yeah.
日頃の疲れだよ、うるせえな。
Rhea had the same nasty attitude and sharp tongue as ever. Come on, this was my room. This totally wasted the fun time I had with Sylvie and Mina-chan, and the great mood I had going from the date I wrapped up so elegantly with Ella-san.
くそ、かい。
Oh, damn it, she has fleas.
Damn it, now we've got to rub the stupid stuff on the back of her neck.
She shoved her hand under her shirt and scratched her chest. Oh, that's lovely. I was a little ticked about ruining the mood from my date, but having her suddenly show off her collarbone wasn't bad at all.
見てんじゃねえよ、変態。
You're the one showing yourself off?
スケベ。
All men are like that.
天下野郎。
That wasn't mine! Stop. Okay, that one goes too far.
Oh, what a great username that would be.
Oh!
このチェーンでかすぎて微妙なんだよな。新しく買い替えようかな。
The chain of her pendant had seemingly dug into her skin while she was asleep, and she repositioned it.
んでデートはどうなった？
It went well. We ate ramen.
ふーん。
After that, we watched the sunset together. Yeah, I do feel like we've gotten closer.
夕日？
I didn't tell her about you-know-where. Don't worry.
ならよし。
It was on ground level. Everything was perfectly fine. Beep. I turned on the TV. Baseball was on. With that said, I had no interest in the match itself. I just happened to tune in during the interval between innings as it went to commercial. Before transitioning to ads, it displayed today's highlights.
Oh.
お、
今年日本一のチームを決める本ゲームは華やかな幕開けとなりました。
That sounds like the same voice actor that does Bora Lakoche's voice.
You know, it actually does. It sounds exactly like him.
It very well may be. They were hosting replays of the baseball opening ceremony.
Thwack!
Well, I figured there was a sound effect, so, you know.
I know.
It was a shot of the ball Sylvie threw, and it landed directly into the catcher's glove. All right. Looked like a perfect pitch. Hanging out with her yesterday was worth it.
Rhea?
いや。シルビーって、お前らのクラスのだよな。
Yeah.
Even a suspended girl from another class knew about her?
ふーん。帰るわ。世話になったな。
Sure.
Rhea indifferently headed to her room. Although she could be awfully brazen. On a closer look, Rhea had washed the cup she used as an ashtray and even folded the clothes I'd worn on the bed, albeit haphazardly. I could tell she was being considerate in her own subtle way. She was also curious about how my day had gone. She also rifled through all of the boxes that had all of the stuff I didn't want her to see.
Dots.
Maybe I could consider her a good neighbor. Tentatively, anyway. Like a good neighbor, Rhea's in there.
金色ラブリッチェ。
That was off key, but whatever.
おはようございます。眠そうですね。
Sure am.
せっかくの土日でしたのに、休めませんね。
bunch of stuff happened.
It had been an ordeal since I ended up going along with Sylvie's whims both days.
Kikuchiyo, what were you up to the last 2 days?
僕ですか。よくぞ聞いてくれました。
I was drooling over that picture of Marie Curie that you made.
なんとついにエスペラント語の検定にて日常会話科の合格証をいただけたのです。
Alright.
Ah, bonen matenon. Huh?
大変でしたが、今となってはやりがいのある時間でした。これでようやくまた一つ将来の蓄えができたと思うと、実に晴れやかな気持ちです。
Yeah.
So, Esperanto? Wait, if I remembered right...
Kikuchiyo, was that it? Don't you like light novels?
はい。
One of my old classmates was really into researching Cthulhu and stuff, and could even speak Esperanto.
He was frankly a nerd. Aren't we all? And...
庶民は物を知らないな。
Sorry, you want to say something, Saigo-kun? You wanna have another performance situation? Give us another new notebook?
エスペラント語はれっきとした公用言語ですよ。
Who are you again?
Well, never mind.
西郷だよ。お前この前俺のこと怒鳴ったの覚えてないのか？え？本当に覚えてない？
ほら、教科書水浸し事件の。
I remember that. That was him.
本当に失礼なやつだ。これだから庶民は。
I mean, you were so freaked out after what happened, you've avoided me ever since.
ビビってないぞ。ただ庶民なんぞに時間を割いてやる無駄をやめただけで。
Look, buddy, don't get so high and mighty on yourself. Yeah, you have a name, but you don't have a character portrait. You can't be that important.
なんだ？怒ったのか？怒ったなら怒鳴る前にまず弁護士を通してだな。
Nah, I'm not mad. So, what'd you need from me today?
お前なんかに用があるか？六音寺君におめでとうを言いに来ただけだ。
おや、ありがとうございます。
英語、フランス語、アラブ語、中国語、ドイツ語に続き、ついにエスペラント語ですか。六音寺君の工学心はいつも見習わねばと思います。
わお。
録音時に生まれたものとして必要な素養ですので。
So, what benefit is there to learning this Esperanto language?
エスペラント語。
Esposito?
これからの国際社会に必要な素養とされているんです。相手の国の言葉で話すのは大切だからね。
Ah, it's an international thing.
Like the House of Pancakes.
But wouldn't English work in that case?
English doesn't work in the best of cases.
現在の国際公用語は確かに英語ですが、今後国際社会で付き合っていくべき国々には、反英、反米、つまり英語を嫌う国々も多くなってきます。
Fair.
そこで、特に多国籍の企業間の友好のために用いる仮の公用語として、エスペラント語が注目されています。
エスペラント語は母国がない。どこの国にも属さない言葉だから敵を作らないというわけ。
Oh.
お前みたいな庶民には一生縁のない世界さ。お前はまず必死こいて英語から覚えるんだな。
Language, huh? All this talk of a distant world, and here I was on the brink of failing English.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
What? Something actually had been on my mind a little. There were no English classes at Noble Academy. Huh.
Oh, actually, that does make sense, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it was a given that students who went here could speak English. Apparently, bilingualism is a basic fundamental for elites. This seriously was a school for the elite of the elite. Best of the best of the best.
Sir, with honors.
I know we made that joke already, but it fits.
Yeah, I'm sure we did. That's awesome, Kikuchiyo. You learned a whole language just because you might need it in the future?
覚えたとは言えません。日常会話に不便しない程度です。
That's plenty. Sorry I've taken you lightly until now.
お気になさらず。侮られてたので。
I've totally looked down on you ever since you oohed and awed over porn mags.
わーわーなど言っていません。
Yeah, that's accurate. You were more like, oh, bye!
エロ本
いやらしい本ですか？録音寺くんがそんなものを。
Just for the articles.
Oh, what? Are you, like, intolerant of porn?
そんなことはない。
ですが、仮に録音寺くん、どんなものを見たので、どんな
The 18 patch of this game.
This kind!
Da 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 da. I opened up that sort of page on my phone. Ah, nice reaction.
携帯電話でこんなページが。
The internet is really,
Well,
really...
it really depends on the kind of phone you have.
You see, it's actually quite a task with this phone that doesn't actually have any kind of internet capabilities. Really, this is just a bunch of text that looks like boobs.
I've had those kind of phones.
なんだこの程度かただおっぱいが出ているだけじゃないか
こんな青臭い小娘が脱いだところで、特になんとも思いませんね。本当は。全然。
As his nose begins to bleed. He sure was hanging in there.
If you don't like immature, then how about this?
お姉さんが教えてあげる真夏のカテキョ大作戦？
And even older?
若妻の公職な昼下がり、あの人には言わないで。
Let's go even further beyond.
熟女乱舞？乱れ妻たちの共演？
Mussy?
Is that a word?
I don't know.
Okay.
熟女が。
Yes, large cats, we know.
We got them, boys.
お母さん！
No, that's a completely different genre.
Well,
Well, you know what? Let's not dive into it.
There's a Venn diagram here.
One of them had shorted out.
熟女。年のいった女性というのも。
Looks like Esperanto's not the only thing you've learned recently.
やめろそんなわいせつな下品だぞ
Cougars aren't your thing, huh? How about something a little younger then? How about this?
Uh-oh.
だからこれがどうしたバカバカしいさすが庶民らしい低俗さだな俺は世界に名だたる写真家のパパの仕事で小さい頃からモデルの裸だって飽きるほど見てるんだこんなもの大したことないさ
Photos don't do much. Then how about manga?
所詮絵じゃないかこれがどうした
You could tell they were having fun recording this.
Mm-hmm.
こんな絵なんて、所詮、この子、どうして股間が膨らんでるんだ？
Surprise!
This is a cross-dresser. Yeah, lots of artists draw stuff like that these days.
男？
Yes. This girl's just cross-dressing, but, they were born male.
バカな！こんな可愛い子が、男？ついてる男！
Now they were both shorted out.
It just reminds me of, Ace Ventura.
絵で描いただけで、こんな。
The last one standing was growing as well. Wait.
What?
The last one standing was growing well too.
I don't know what that means.
I can think of a meaning, but
I mean...
let's move along. Moving along now.
朝っぱらからなーにやってんの、教室で。
Well, at least she didn't say what the heck are you doing up at this early in the morning.
Social studies.
やめんさいよ、純朴な少年たちに。
There's a certain pleasure in showing off the raw, uncensored reality to naive hearts who believe in the stork or Cabbage Patch.
Wait, it's Japan. It's not uncensored reality.
Oh, you don't know he's not using a VPN.
Oh, you bring up a really good point.
If you are a VPN who wants to sponsor us, let us know.
キクチョン、鼻血拭いて。
すいません。
Oh, I forgot. Kikuchiyo. Esperanto, was it? Congrats on learning it.
はあ、どうも。エスペラント語？あれ？一つも思い出せない。頭の中が全部おっぱいだ。
Looks like I went too far.
おはよう、オーラ。おはようございます。
Oh, thanks for yesterday.
That's not gonna get the rumor mill grinding at all.
ねえねえ、オーラ、聞いて。昨日の始球式がね。
Yeah, I saw you on TV. I'm glad it went well.
Sylvie looked delighted. And
クルス・クラウンさん、ゆうべのテレビ、野球の試合見たわよ。素敵でしたわ。始球式なんてめちゃくちゃが普通なのに、綺麗に投げてたよね、マストで。でしょ？投げ方はオーロに教わったの。
the girls all looked my way.
教えるのがすごく上手なのよ。それに根気よく付き合ってくれて。それはそう、何よりですわ。
And off they went.
I'm really out of place in class, huh?
今さら？
I told her about what happened that time our lecture had been in the external classroom.
Maybe the way I flipped out was poorly executed.
I didn't stick the landing.
女子は引いたかもね。でもしゃあないよ。それ以前にこの学校の子って、まず庶民と自分たちは別物だって思ってるから。
Guess so.
Rena seemed a bit depressed and gave me a half shrug. We were in the same boat, so I understood what she was getting at.
Oh well, it's out of our control. We actually are entirely different and all.
あ、オーロ、今日の午後どうする？
I don't know.
As always, our afternoon's lessons were optional.
もう転入して1週間になります。そろそろ何か打ち込むものを決めてはいかがです？
Holy crap, it's only been a week?
Oh.
Easy for her to say. My dream was to graduate from this school on good terms and become a civil servant. What exactly could a guy like me get into?
打ち込むとか考えなくても、自分が楽しいと思うことをやるでもいいのよ。現に、私なんかは完全に趣味でピアノをやってるし。
Hobby or not, you're still able to play on a professional level. You were into fashion, was it, Reina?
将来の夢はファッションデザイナーでございます。
Kichio takes integrated business administration and Elisando's fencing.
私は体育総合。体を動かすのが主です。部活動の関係でフェンシングが多いだけで。
Huh.
None of them really click with me.
Any of those would be fine if it was just to go out and observe, but I was hesitant to put my full effort into any of them.
こういうことは言いたくありませんが、目標なき人生は時間の浪費ですよ。
90% of young men and women are like that these days. 90%.
There were those in the world who wanted to do nothing but play video games and the like. Okay, feeling a little called out here. No, that's not entirely. Well, even so, wouldn't that mean you're dedicating your life to it? In my case, I dedicated myself to playing every single Princess Knight eroge novel there is.
そうだ、野球をやったらどう？
Nope.
No.
オーロ、野球がとても上手でしょ？なら。
No thanks.
知るやん知るやん。オーロに野球はやらせちゃダメ。どうして？この学校野球部は女子しかいない。自由授業なら混ざれるけど、女の子だらけの空間にオーロが自分から入ってくのはちょっときつい。
Yeah, I wonder what that'd be like.
Gee, can't imagine.
そうなんだ。
Yeah, I wish you wouldn't toss me in with a bunch of women.
My life at the dorm was hard enough on me as it was.
Wait, we have a baseball club?
I always thought they were called bats.
ありますよ。女子野球。男子は定員割れで活動停止状態ですが。
この学校は男子が少ないですからね。チーム競技はなかなか。
Oh, that explains a lot.
Bunch of upper-class ladies playing baseball. Is that actually relevant to their futures?
ノーブル学園とはいえ、将来につながることだけが推奨されているわけではありません。楽しいからやるもありですよ。
I see.
I ended up wandering around campus under the pretext of observation without picking anything to do. What should I do?
Go down a route.
No, we still have quite some time before that happens.
Focus on studying for the future.
I can see the future. I got a job as a civil servant. I end up with one of the blondes. Unless we go on a fan disc.
Or we do the side route of Akane.
Oh, yeah. It was a time that was totally foreign to me. The biggest difference between these so-called elites and a commoner like myself, rather than it being for our pedigree, bilingualism, or otherwise, might just be whether or not we had a clear idea of our future prospects.
市松さん。
Oh, she's back.
Oh.
This was a rare person to come calling.
今晩なのですが、私、家の都合で出なければならないの。
Hooray!
Oh no! How could I ever survive?
お夕飯を運べないから、キサキさんに頼んでくれていいかしら。
Oh, sure.
I guess I was still under house arrest, even if she couldn't keep a personal eye on me.
よかった。今後はこういう機会が増えるといいわね。私もいつまでもあなたに煩わされるのはさすがに鬱陶しいから。
You could just stop.
Like everything.
For real. How annoying. I was locked up in my room due to her whims, yet she acted like she was taking care of me. What kind of version of... Oh, God, what's the name of the movie?
Misery?
Thank you.
Oh, for real? I got it?
Yes,
Awesome.
that is exactly what I was thinking of. Somebody's been a dirty birdie.
Yep.
That would piss anyone off. Particularly me, who is prone to theatrics.
I could go eat at the cafe by myself, you know.
それはダメよ。寮のために。
How noble. Private Academy.
Right, right.
Well, not that I had the guts to go buy anything given the bizarre atmosphere. So...
ところで、あなた、相馬さんと仲がいいそうね。
Huh?
Soma. The name didn't click for a minute, but oh yeah, it's that game where you're underwater and things are freaky. Her?
朝言うと、何度も部屋に出入りしてるとか。
Well, she is dressed like a cat, so it makes sense she would act like one. That was just yesterday. For that matter, she just came in the morning and left at night. No, wait. Wouldn't it be better for me if she thought Ria came and went as she pleased rather than staying in my room for 10 hours? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I guess we are neighbors.
And until they install the door between our rooms, she's going to have to go out and come back in.
They have the
So?
marriage door.
まあ彼女は特殊だから何も言いませんけど。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she could kick your ass, so I don't think.
Yeah.
あなた、一応男性なんですから、女性を部屋に連れ込むのはあまり褒められないわね。
Excuse me?
I don't recall ever dragging her anywhere.
She was hanging out in my room of her own free will.
とにかく、彼女にはあまり近寄らないで。
Too late.
Get closer to her. Got it.
You got it.
Why?
なんでもよ。
Ah. A pretty firm tone. Jogasaki raised her voice. Oh, lost my composure there for a second. Let me just stuff that all back inside. She immediately reverted to her usual calm and collected demeanor, but the way she settled down was more than enough to prove that she had lost her cool for a moment.
わかったわね。彼女には近づかないで。
She glared at me. She was acting so weird today. No matter how annoyed she was with me up until now, she had always kept her composure.
If you're that opposed, why don't you speak to Ria first? Tell her not to visit my room.
言えるなら言ってるわよ。
Mind tricks don't work on her, only money.
Only cigarettes?
Which you can buy with money. Jogasaki was losing her patience.
I would tell her if I could.
Flipped around, that meant she couldn't tell her anything, not that she wouldn't listen if she did.
That's unexpected. Never thought you and Ria would know each other.
ただ同じ寮生なだけよ。
We used to be best friends, but she's the commoner that hurt me.
That actually would not surprise me.
Oh yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Off she went. She totally ran away. The wild Jogasaki fled.
Is there something going on between you and Jogasaki?
何かって？
Later that evening, we didn't have any real arrangement in place, but Ria eventually came along while I was waiting for her on the school roof.
Jogasaki's worried about you.
まあ。
This has something to do with the weakness of hers. I'd love to hear about it.
下水なお前。
I prefer to think of it as strategic. Ria hesitated for a second.
弱みではない。
Damn.
We climbed up to the top level.
You don't have any dirt on her or anything. What if she acts all hoity-toity, but she's actually a delinquent in disguise and smokes more than you do?
ねえよ。
Well, shit.
てか裏では不良だとしても知らない。あいつとはあんな親しくない。それに、不良でもないだろうな、あいつは。
Does anybody internally go ch?
That's a really good question.
お嬢様中のお嬢様だ。家の迷惑になるようなことは絶対しないだろうさ。
Really?
Ah, so that means to get to her, I have to first take out her family.
お前のことうざがってるのも、このノーブル学園に庶民が通うと学園の質が落ちて、ひいては自分の学歴を貶めることにならないかが心配ってとこじゃね？
Is that it?
I had thought it over for a few days, and many of the people annoyed with me at the school generally took pride in Noble Academy. My very presence at Noble Academy, where only elites attended, was a nuisance. Did Jogasaki feel that way about me too?
Yeah.
金持ちの基本は見えっ張りだよな。自分が完璧であるためには、自分に関わる他人も完璧であってくれなきゃ困るんだ。
What a pain.
I wish they wouldn't make my life difficult just because I associated with them.
Vanity like that's completely pointless.
ん？ バカじゃねえの。
For sure, this is totally ridiculous.
お前だよ。
Wait, what now?
Huh?
By the time I noticed, Ria was staring at me with a cold look in her eyes. There was none of the warmth from moments ago when I was making fun of Jogasaki.
見えっ張りってのは悪いことじゃねえだろ。
Huh? But...
自分を偽っても意味がないか？
She seemingly read my mind before I could vocalize those thoughts.
この世に自分を偽ってない人間なんていねえよ。ならその偽りの自分が少しでもいいものに、少しでも立派にあろうってのは大事なことだ。見えも張れねえプライドのないやつを、世間はクズって言うんだよ。
She continued talking and wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise, almost to the point where it was irritating. But she had a point, so I had no room to argue.
彩香の気持ちもわかるぜ。自分の人生と自分の家のために完璧であろうとする。そのためには邪魔なものは排除する。他から見りゃただの見えっ張りでも、あいつはあいつの人生をあいつなりに全力で生きてる。虚しいわけあるかよ。
Rhea took a puff of her cigarette. Ugh, I could understand the theory, but it was irritating.
何より、てめえのダチにいるんだろ？世界で一番見栄を張ってるやつが。
Huh?
生まれた時から王族って見栄のために完璧であり続け、ピアノを弾けばプロも超えるし、勉強運動ともに完璧。テレビで始球式なんてアイドルみたいなこともする。
Yeah, she had a point. Sylvie definitely did live an unfettered life. Still, that was her taking responsibility for the authority that came with being royalty. She put in the effort to practice, even for foolish events like a season-opening baseball ceremony. She put her life on the line to keep up appearances.
人間はさ、誰でもかっこよくありたいんだよ。
Totally.
Hey.
かっこつけたいわけじゃなくても、かっこよくあろうとするのは大事なことさ。そいつを否定してやるなよ。
Good point. I guess.
Jogasaki ticked me off to no end, so it was a hard truth to swallow. But I wanted to agree with Sylvie's way of life. No, not just her. I knew someone who would learn a language entirely unrelated to Japan for their family. One who would put their life on the line to follow their master. And one who barged her way into the school even though she wasn't rich to make her dream come true. That was a way of life I didn't want to refute. Showing off meant having pride in your own life. That much was for sure.
I still had dots.
I was probably irritated because I had nothing in my life that made me feel that way. I was missing the component that would allow me to be cool.
Oh?
Come to think of it, Rhea was awfully familiar with Sylvie's circumstances. Are you related?
来たぞ。
Oh.
That marked the end of our conversation. This was when she would always cut me off, when prime time came on. Golden time, TM. That sparkling time. Was I living in such a time right now?
Ah!
金色ラブリッチ
I legitimately was like, opening credits. Nope.
Nope. A fitting sentiment after that.
ねえだね。
It was raining. And it was Reina.
日本は雨が多いと聞きましたが、降り方は普通なのですね。
もっと蛇口を開いたみたいな土砂降りになると思っていたわ。
That's not entirely what that idiom means.
ちょっと残念。土砂降りというのも見てみたいわ。
Be careful what you wish for.
いやー、うざったんだよ、あんまり降るのは。
It's just like that scene from Jumanji where the house is filling up with water.
シルビーの国って雨少ないの？
ソルティレージュは北欧の寒冷な山間にありますので、 雨はほとんどが山が引き受けてくれます。
and is frozen.
雨は少なくても水資源には困らなくていい土地よ。
Wow.
でも水資源といえば日本にはとても及ばない。
Our only natural resource is water.
And I guess fish?
Oh yeah.
だから日本は年中大雨というイメージだったのだけど。
日本の水資源は台風に甘えたところが大きいですから。昨今はゲリラ豪雨など突然の大雨も増えてきましたが、本州でそれほどの大雨となるのは年に2、3度。ごく限られた地区に来る程度ですね。
Isn't it common in Okinawa?
台風の時期はそうですね。沖縄、九州、四国は毎年大雨。本州にいて大雨で困る地域はあまりありません。
Oops.
I just came to a dramatic realization. Sorry. Reina clung to my arm.
What's up, Reina? That was pretty cute.
ごめんごめん。
Do we need to get you a thunder shirt?
急だったからびっくりして。私らしくなかったよね。
A cute Reina. Makes me wonder if you've come down with something.
ご無礼かよ。今のは近かったわね。
市内のどこかに落ちたようですね。
On the other hand, it wasn't a very cute reaction for a princess. The woman next to her beautifully betrayed the brave lady knight is actually scared by lightning trope, too.
Both of them looked accustomed to it.
サルティレージュは雨は少ないけど雷は多いの。
Thanks to our weather control machine.
空気の乾
They
燥
just
する状
have the
況が
machine
重
from
な
Red
る
Alert
と雨
too.
なしでも落雷が来ますので。
Now that you mention it, isn't lightning common in Northern Europe?
雷なんて何回聞いても怖いけどな。
There it was again.
Why are you clinging to my arm?
You know that's going to be what happens next.
I know, it probably is. Get off me!
Called it.
すいません。急だったもので。
オーロの周りは雷一つでユニークね。
それにしても雨強くなってきたようです。
It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Somewhere a man built an ark. The thunder continued to roar throughout the school day. I visited the rooftop after school, but we obviously didn't have good sunset weather today. Ria wasn't there either. May as well head back. Man, I was kind of a masochist myself. I was frustrated after she gave me that lecture yesterday, but I bravely came to see her again today. But strangely enough, when it came out of Ria's mouth, it didn't make me that angry. It was like I couldn't hold on to my indignation. I wondered why. When it came to her, I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Fortunately, she was there in my room waiting for me.
おかえり。
Yep.
Yeah.
I checked the room number. Yep, it was my place.
Which means you're the one who messed up. Good, good. Your room's next door.
Good, good.
知ってる。タバコ吸いたいんだけど、灰皿どれ？
Really? You're not gonna
This bitch.
you're not gonna smoke in your own room?
It's nice having a girl visit, but you should stop coming in without asking.
The second she comes in the first time, you can't get rid of her. Like a vampire. Or a moth. Just like last time, I poured some water into a cup I used to gargle with and handed it to her.
Thank you.
Ria sat on the sofa like it was her own and lit up her cigarette. If I had to rate them on a nuisance scale, Reina was ranked about a 20, and this girl scored a solid 100.
Did you need something, or were you feeling lonely and came to visit me? At least react somehow.
She was even more unenthusiastic than usual.
You look pretty out of it. What's wrong?
今日ちょっと頭痛くて。
Oh, I do hear lots of people get that way on rainy days.
I didn't understand it since it didn't happen to me, but there were people who got headaches due to a shift in atmospheric pressure. I've heard of people not being able to move because of it. Was that how it was for her?
頭痛い日は一人でいると辛くて。迷惑？
Ria was looking straight at me, her gaze upturned, which was a given since she was shorter, and dependent. For a delinquent, she was adorable.
No, stay as long as you like.
She wasn't bothering me. In fact, it was a real help having her around to kill time. Ria leaned against the sofa looking relieved. I guess I better offer her a drink or something. Oh shit, I left the window open.
No.
Ria was being unusually quiet, possibly due to her headache. She was simply staring into space and was almost zombie-like. Ordinarily, she'd offer up any number of topics, too. Was she in that bad of a shape?
Oh, wanna watch TV?
I veered toward the TV and turned it on. Though it was only 6 o'clock, a little early, nothing but the nightly news was on. Ria looked blatantly bored.
Can't expect much of the TV industry outside of primetime, huh?
True story.
ゴールデンタイムも寒い番組ばっかだけど。
Also true story.
Harsh.
Then again, even if we kept waiting for some solid content, all we'd actually get were a bunch of entertainment personalities laughing their heads off. Okay then. I see how it is.
I feel attacked.
A little bit below blow. I need to take a knee for that one. Just kidding, we're not entertainment personalities.
Nope.
TV shows were too loud to just leave on for the heck of it these days.
Guess I'll watch something. I've recorded a bunch of stuff. Is there anything you want to watch?
I started up the DVR. I had brought it from home, so it should have a couple of years of haphazardly recorded stuff on it. There were even some sort of programs on late at night that just played pretty scenery on an endless loop. I was an expert recorder who stocked up even on content like that. Well shit, I just pirate stuff. No, not really, just kidding. Just strike it, cut it out. But
I like how in the background she's just looking at you semi-judgmentally.
fair.
これは？
The best views from Japanese train windows.
クソつまんねえな。
You said it.
It was all fine and well to record it on my own, but it wasn't something you watch with someone.
他には午後のムービーショー、金曜ロードムービー。
Why, what do you
映画ば
record?
っかりか。
Yeah, since there were no TV shows I wanted to watch weekly.
I'd waited so long to get a DVR that I set it to record nothing but movies every week so it wouldn't go to waste.
ま、どれでも一緒だな。お前のおすすめは？
I really enjoyed watching this Hollywood gorilla, Ame Godzilla, from the scene where he's eating up tuna up to the final wars.
Run, it's Gorzilla!
Oh! And I've got all 8 Pori Hatters. I've been thinking of marathoning all of them in a single night. Want to join me?
I really prefer the books, though.
But there's only 7 of those Pori Hatter books.
Oh, man, he's got the scar on his foot and everything. Oh my god. It just keeps going.
It's amazing. I've also got a whole bunch from Studio Ghibli that was on this past summer break. Any DVR left running for 3 weeks or so in the summer, definitely packed with Ghibli.
お前、映画オタ？
I wouldn't go that far. But yes.
I just recorded everything, but all of them were marked as unwatched. Why did I feel like recording movies when they were on TV but have no desire to watch them? It's like when you add a bunch of stuff to your Netflix queue and just totally forget about it, and then you look back, what should I watch? And then you just turn on the same thing you've watched 24 times.
That's mostly how I watch stuff.
Same.
あんま派手なのはいいわ。うるさいのとかチカチカするのとか、うざい。
Let's see then.
Nothing Hollywood style would work, which left.
How about this French film that was on late? Most French movies are quiet. Oh, but this one's subtitled.
Then she's just like, it's okay, I speak perfect French.
No.
Mais oui! Most TV movies were dubbed, but late-night films were often subtitled. Ah yeah, like TCM.
字幕。
Are they?
しかもフランス。微妙。
Yeah, when TCM would run stuff late at night, I guess it's a premium channel now, but they used to show stuff that was subtitled. That's how I watched Tokyo Story. Good movie.
Not interested? Well, French movies can be a little depressing.
いや、暗いのはいいんだけど。フランス語ってボソボソ喋る津軽弁みたいで聞いててイライラする。
You're gonna upset a lot of people from Aomori.
まあいいや、流しといて。テンション低い時の津軽弁って子守歌にちょうどいい。
Rhea already looked sleepy, and that entire exchange was done while she sprawled out on the sofa. Yeah, I was sick of browsing anyway. Better put it on. I took a seat on the sofa as well and hit play.
Oh, we get a CG. That's cool.
Nice.
うわ。
Yeah. Ah, that must be it. French really does resemble the Sogaro dialect, and that droll impression could be kind of mysterious on its own.
この女優、すげえおっぱいしてんな。男としては、化粧だらけのおばさんでもセックスしてると嬉しいもん？
I guess it wouldn't be unpleasant.
I had forgotten late-night movies were prone to these sort of erotic scenes. My embarrassment aside.
てか、おっぱいより主人公のケツばっか映るな。
Are you sure you're not watching the 1960s version of Romeo and Juliet? There's just that
I
one.
forgot that one existed.
Yeah, there's just that one scene where you get like 5 full minutes of Romeo ass and then 2 seconds of Juliet boob. Like, okay. Good version overall, though.
It's better than the, 96?
Oh, yeah.
American one,
Yeah.
which was interesting.
That's a way to put it.
My favorite part of that film is it's referenced in Hot Fuzz.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I haven't seen that movie in ages.
Oh, I watch that whenever I can. That part is unpleasant. Quit chasing after the man's butt. Give the angle some thought.
Maybe they knew exactly what they were doing. Maybe they were just like, dead ass dough.
そこは女性サービスじゃね？
Do women enjoy that sort of thing?
不快ではないかな。
Rhea wasn't phased at all, so it didn't seem there was any need to worry about it.
Weren't you sleepy?
Nah, I got sucked into it. Happens every time.
えぐい喘ぎ声のせいで眠気が飛んだ。
Is that right?
We both spoke less as we headed into the second half of the film. On screen, the woman who had been having sex midway through the movie was bedridden from a high fever and was having nightmares.
なあ、こいつ
Yeah.
死ぬよな。
Yeah, she is.
For the last half hour, there were scenes showcasing the protagonist's conflicts as the heroine suffered from her ongoing illness, and whether to go visit the mother he was separated from long ago. It would actually be upsetting if she didn't die in the finale after all this.
あ、死んだ。
Yeah, she did.
She died in the last 10 minutes or so. Afterwards, the protagonist delivered a keepsake of theirs to his mother, and the ending credits showed him heading off on some journey.
はあ、んだよ。人が死ぬ系かよ。
It's French!
Yeah, it starts off with a raunchy sex scene, then turns into an emotionally charged story that you didn't see coming.
The sex-crazed protagonist found true love halfway through the movie with the mysterious heroine, but she ended up dying.
こういうとりあえず収まりがいいから殺しとけ。はい死んだ、はい感動ってやつ嫌いだわ。
No, don't say that.
The filmmakers probably had to be considerate of film rating boards and a bunch of other stuff too.
I don't think it was so bad.
綺麗なピンクの乳首が出たから？
Yeah.
はあ。
Rhea looked exhausted now that the movie was over and started to go limp again in her seat. That was when I finally realized it. The mood had gotten so relaxed while we were watching the movie that at some point we had gotten extremely close to one another. And now that she was tired... Plop. Before I knew it, Rhea had rested her head on my shoulder. She was close. For that matter, she looked so sleepy that I would have felt bad if I tried to sneak away from her. I decided to leave her be. Rhea was putting all of her weight against me.
ああいう人が死ぬ映画見るとさ、
Yeah.
うちの父親が何年か前に死んでて、そのことを思い出すんだ。
Ooh, this is getting heavy. The conversation got heavy in an instant, as though I had just said that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
All I could manage was an idiotic reply. I wasn't mature enough to remain calm after hearing about someone's relative dying unprovoked.
あの主人公は、女が死んでグズな人生改めて親に会いに行ってたけど、俺は、親が死んだ時にグレちゃったっけ。
Everyone deals with change differently, although I do think it's best to mend your ways than to stray down the wrong path.
知ってる。俺にもそんな変化ができれば。できれば。
Wow, they really jacked up the audio for that one.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, she fell asleep? I peeked at her face. She was asleep.
Ria-san?
I backed away a little and... she went completely sideways onto the sofa. But showed no signs of waking. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, Ria-san. Isn't that a little too healthy? Naturally, she utterly ignored my opinions and continued to sleep comfortably. Wait, well, but you didn't say your opinion, you thought it. So, yeah. Alright.
Yeesh.
She was much bolder than Reina or Sylvie, her smoking habit included. Guess I didn't have much choice. It would be bad to let her sleep here, so I carried her to the bed. As for me... ah well, it wouldn't kill me to give up my bed for a day.
Kiniro Loveriche.
Alright, well, I guess we will wait to see if it actually did kill him to give up his bed for a day in the next episode.
Alright, thank you everybody for watching, listening. We are the Bridge Boys, and we are signing out.